Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I put it up for a poll what you wanted me to do next, and you said you wanted me to go to the Peak District to sample the best tart in the entire world. So the bike's loaded up, let's go.
Daddy, I got this guardian angel bell to keep you safe. I hope you like it.
Thanks, darling. So how sweet is this? This little bell that says, "Ride to live." My little daughter, Rosie, got this to keep me safe. And I know the perfect place to put this. So I've decided to put this right at the front so it's leading me, keeping me nice and safe. I'm off to the Peak District to sample some true British tart, and I'm dead excited. And as you always know how lucky I am on this channel, I had a few messages popping to me last night about people giving me advice and things to do and all that beautiful stuff. But I had a message from the hashtag the Matlock Biker, hopefully I'm saying that right as I tend to get everyone's name wrong. And he's offered to meet us today as he lives in Matlock at the Premier Inn Hotel where I'm staying at the car park, and then we're going to head off and hopefully he'll give me a little bit of a tour. So yet again I am extremely lucky. So we've got 84 miles from my current location. I've already done a couple, it was 87 in the beginning, but 84 miles to go. We're going to literally hammer most of the mileage down because it's main roads. It feels weird being on the Harley because I've just literally ridden around the UK on that little Honda monkey bike. The position in this feels really different, really weird. But as we all know, the monkey bike is being made into an overlander beast by Ashworth Automotive. So that's there at the minute, and this is my steed in the garage, so this is the steed I'm going to take. It's forecast today to be reasonably good weather. It's been raining the last few days, we'll see how it pans out, but it's forecast to be reasonably good but really cold. I've got my Gerben heated gear on, so I should be all set. But this does feel odd riding the Harley again after such a long time, but this is going to be epic. So let's just crack these miles down, let's meet the Matlock Biker, and let's go and sample some great British tart. That's two blokes sampling tart, that could get awkward. Right, let's go. So I've just smashed out around 84 miles straight here, and I've managed to get to the Premier Inn car park. So let me introduce you to, it's hashtag the Matlock Biker. He's probably going to tell me I'm wrong now. And then we're going to go and explore the Peak District. That should be absolutely awesome. Anyway, let me introduce you first. So have I got it right? Is it hashtag the Matlock Biker?
Correct. Yes.
Because one of the things that I can never do on my computer for some weird reason is do the hashtag. So in the live chat you're always there. Anybody doesn't know, check out the live chat or go into the comments and they'll see your name there. I can't tag you in it when I chat, which is really random. But anyway.
Well, I mean, if I can remove the hashtag.
Well, all I need to do is reset the keyboard. I just forget to do it. But anyway, I'm babbling already. So can I introduce yourself properly, your proper name, where we are, and kind of, you're planning this a little bit now today because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing and I'm winging it. To give people an idea of what our plans are.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, well, I've been following Helmet Head here for a good couple of years, maybe 3 years. And I've missed out on the last tour he did in the Peak District. There's some personal circumstances, rather sad. Anyway, I've always wanted to do one. And then yesterday, I think it was, put something on Facebook. I thought, right, I'm having this. I thought, he's looking for a local lad. He's looking for, someone who can take him round, show him some places. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go out. I've got some ideas for some drone places. Hopefully it's not too windy, and he can get his drone up. So yeah, but first I think we've got a short trip for some food.
Yeah, first of all, yeah, it's lunchtime now, isn't it? So we need to get some
Yeah.
food first. Then, of course, we're going to go and sample tart. So 2 man, 1 tart, it could get a bit ropey, but we'll make sure it has.
Yeah,
We have fun.
I've got some elbow thing. I can get my share.
You get your share of tart. Right, cool. So we have a proper plan, a local person. As always, as I said earlier, how lucky I am that whenever I just go out and wing an adventure, there's always someone that comes along, shows me an awesome place. So we're going to jump on the bikes, we're going to check it out. This is going to be good. I'm going to enjoy this. Well, we've hit the road. Yes, slow traffic, but we have hit the road and we're heading to a place called Bakewell. Because first things first, I've come here to sample tart, the best tart in the entire world. And for that to happen, that's where we need to go. So we're not massively far, about 6 miles away from Bakewell. We'll bosh out a tart each and we'll get back on the road. Now, hashtag Matlock Biker, I keep saying the word hashtag, he's probably going to remove the hashtag now. He's going to give me a tour and a half. And like I said earlier, I feel massively I feel massively lucky that yet again a local has come out and said, I'll show you the place in true style. So this should be a proper helmet head 11 out of 10. Now for me, obviously I've come back recently from riding around the UK on the monkey bike. The bike's dropped off at Ashworth Automotive, and of course there's a little bit of a gap now between when I go and pick the bike up. And I struggle not to do an adventure. I love being on the road. It's what I do, it's what I love. And I had to come and do something, and I've got a few days and I'm just like, I can't sit in the house, I can't stare at the wall or watch Netflix. I need to get out, I need to experience something. So I put that poll up, and the poll was to go and take an awesome pass in Wales or come to the Peak District for tart, and Peak District for tart won. So this is where we're at, and as always thank you, because this is going to be epic now. This is going to be cool. So we're going to, like I said, shoot to Bakewell, bosh out a tart, and then just take in some awesomeness. What a perfect day, eh? A bit of tart and some awesomeness. What more do you want? Right, only a few miles. Let's get there. So we've arrived at Bakewell to, of course, pick up 2 amazing tarts. We were going to have one and split it between us, but we just thought, you know what, we'll splash out and have a tart each. So we've come to Lovers Bridge. This is where they put padlocks on engraved saying that they love Helmet Head and that they just want to touch me all the time. But anyway, this is the moment where we're finally going to get to sample the best tart in the entire world. And it is the best because even Mr. Kipling agrees with me, and he's obsessed with doing tarts. So this is the Bakewell tart. Like 2 ginormous ladies things that I won't say in case I get demonetised, but
Hey.
Are you ready for a bit of tart?
Oh, I am.
Are you?
Always ready for a bit of tart.
It's a moment, isn't it? It's a moment.
It's a moment, yeah. Are we going in together?
Should we go in together? Are you ready? Bit of tart. Yachty da.
Yeah, beautiful. Look at that pastry.
Very moist.
You do need a moist tart.
You do? Yeah. Very moist, and you can see that they've made these a lot. They're obviously mass production, so they're very, very loose. They're very good. But yeah, the flavour's there.
They're good. They're great. Well worth the journey.
Good.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right and the way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom.
So we have sampled the best tart in the entire world, and like we said, it was juicy, sweet and lovely. And now we're both spent, we're going to go on an actual ride to chill out a little bit. And obviously hashtag Matlock Biker, or hashtag the Matlock Biker's real name is Jed, and by the way, I've already called him Mark by mistake because I've now defaulted everybody to Mark if I can't remember their name. But anyway, he's going to take me on a tour. We're going to go and check out some of the Peak District properly. I would tell you where we're going, but I have no idea as per usual. So we'll get going. Once we get there, we'll explain a little bit more. But let's enjoy the Peak District in true 11 out of 10 style. Well, here we are, leaving Buxton, leaving the tart shop. I can't believe you can get away with calling anywhere a tart shop and the police aren't involved. I'm just shocked. They must be paying the local mayor or somebody to be able to get away with it. But anyway, I'm getting excited because at last I'm going to take in some epic roads. Obviously I've shot down the motorway, I've sampled my tart, and I need these epic roads. And listening to what Jed has been saying about the roads that we're going to take, it's going to be quite epic. It's going to be quite like cinematic. And I've been and filmed the Peak District so many times that you've seen in previous videos, but I kind of stick to the main route that most people ride when they come. So it's going to be nice to really see the Peak District without me just following a sat nav and praying I know where I'm going. Now I'm just following a man praying I know where he's going. This is going to be good. So let's get through this busyness, because right now obviously all around here, no matter what time of year it is, that's the one thing Jed was saying. I thought coming up here now it'd be quiet, and he goes, no, all year round this place is rammed. Winter, summer, obviously more busy in some areas, but it's always rammed. And we have basically sat in traffic to come in here, and now obviously we're clearing as we go out. So hopefully we're going to find some places that are going to be less traffic, more awesomeness, and just some cool bike and stuff. Let's go and find those epic places. Boom! Just like that, we're away from the busyness and out in the country. Now I'm going to have to read off of a map that doesn't work very well. We're on a road. That will do. Great Longstone is where we're heading through. But just like that, we're on an awesome road. And do you know what? Just getting back out and being on the country roads on the Harley, oh, it is roaring. Can you hear that amazing screaming eagle exhaust? It's just, oh, pops and bangs, and just, you can hear it coming for miles. And it makes you if you ride one, feel badass. It does make me feel badass. It's so cool. Now I'm not gonna lie by saying that obviously riding down the motorway for the 80 odd miles here, I didn't feel a little bit of pain because I'm a bit unconditioned riding this bike. Not at all in any way whatsoever. But now I'm here. Butter boom, butter bing, baby. My smile is back. I'm feeling great. Life is good. Now the Peak District has what they call the white peaks and the dark peaks, and apparently it's to do with stones. What comes off the stone, one produces, I don't know, a whitish stone, one produces a darker stone. And I've learned all of my history, not off Google, but just having a chat to the Matlock biker. But yeah, this is cool. Pretty towns, going further and further to explore awesome roads. And every time we turn left or right, Jed does this little like arm out thing. It was very cool. I know where I'm going all the time. He's very good at leading, I've got to say. So I'm even more chilled because I'm following a pro. This is awesome. And this is getting more fun, a little bit more single track offbeat. People don't know that this is here, clearly, because we're the only road people on this road. And we're heading up. We are heading up. Now look at that view. Just, we are rising up, so high. It's beautiful, and it looks like we're having a little stop. Awesome. Let's take in this vista properly. So I was just saying I wanted to pull over and check this out, and of course we have, and that's a view. What a view to start this off properly. And of course the perfect place to send up the drone, the first drone flight of this crazy little epic adventure. What was the place called again? Longstone Edge. So ladies and gentlemen, as I don't know where I am, now I've just been told, Longstone Edge, check this out. So just then, as we finished the drone shot and went to set off, it started, I kid you not, to be sleet coming down. That quickly reminds you that we're actually riding in winter, and as soon as the sun goes out, the cold kicks in. I was like, blimey, that's gone cold quick. And then whacking on the heated gear, the Gerben heated gear, and putting the settings up. My heated vest is on 4, my gloves are now wrapped on maximum because I generally feel really cold, and I'm already feeling snug again, so it's all good. It's all good. Now I reckon we've only got, because of the amount of time it took me to get here and the filming, the stopping, we've got around about an hour, sort of just over an hour's worth of decent light left of today. So we're going to enjoy this last hour and just take in some more of these epic roads. It's Mecca, it's biker Mecca. What a place, what a beautiful place. Just rolling hills in the distance, beautiful views, and they're quiet because it's winter. Perfect time to ride. Listen to that engine and look at that view and just take it in with me. Wow.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Well, the roads are unbelievable. It's one of those real hard things as always, because you're trying not to just film me riding continuously, because I'm there going, wow, I should switch the camera on. It is just spectacular. But we've been taken to an unbelievable place. This is all around me, it's spectacular and beautiful. And just before we send up the drone again, so you can see it in its pure and amazing beauty, I'm going to get Jed to explain exactly where we are, because he's just told me where we are, and within 5 minutes I'm going, where are we again? That's just me, but it is stunning. So let Jed explain where we are, and then we'll send up the drone and you can see it all for yourself.
Where are we? We are standing in one of the most, I think, beautiful valleys in Derbyshire. We are in the Hope Valley. Now look over to your left. As far as you can see, that's what they call the Shimmering Mountain. That's Mam Tor. I think that's about 1,700 feet. And there's a great walk, if you can get up today from Castleton, along the edge, along to Hollins Edge along here, keep on this great edge, loose hill, and then you've got fantastic views over Lady Bower and up that Upper Derwent. And if you carry on, you can get through to Bamford Edge, Stanage Edge, way over there in the distance. You can see the sun is shining on Bamford Edge. You'll see people hang gliding, you know, it's in the summer, this is spectacular. So those of you who have been here before, one of the notable things, like a landmark, is right behind the Lord himself, is the cement works. Everyone says, what a shame, why did they put that there? Well, unfortunately they did, but that's where we are, Hope Valley.
So the wind is blowing. Hopefully you can hear me, hopefully the audio is good enough with the radio mic, but let's send the drone up like I said. We'll include the cement works because it might be an eyesore, but we'll make it cinematic, and then just check out all the view before we get back on the bike and ride for the last bit of the sunset before we have to head back to Matlock. But in my element, that's all I can say, in my element. I'm so happy. So we've come down from the mountain top of where I was just flying the drone. We had some really nice quarries and stuff like that all around where that horrible factory unit thing was. Now I sent the drone up to get the epic shots, but it was proper windy, and I threw the drone out a little bit and then trying to bring the drone back in the wind because I was fighting against it to try and get the shot again. The drone started going back on itself, so I had to bring it down low. So I didn't get as epic a drone shot as I would have liked, but hopefully on camera you'll see how amazing it was being up there and all the mountains and stuff around. We've just gone through a place called Hope and we're heading this way, and obviously now I've been through Hope I feel hopeful yet again. Where are we heading to now? Here we go, we are Barmford. We're now going through Barmford. I think we're going to go and head to one more place before we head back, because we're in our last kind of 40 minutes of sunshine now, and then it will start getting dark. But what a beautiful day, I'm enjoying this, and it is one of those places, even at this time of year, I could just keep the camera rolling and rolling and rolling just to try to capture every single epic bend. But life is good, this is good. We're just about to turn off. I still don't know where I'm going. I'm generally following the Matlock biker Jed everywhere. I think he might be getting some fuel. So we'll check out, oh no we're not, we're going to turn left down there. Check out this last place, take it in before the hotel. Oh, this Harley's good to ride. Everyone that moans about Harley, you ride when you feel badass. Badass. Everyone moves out your way with the roars of the engine. Right, let's get to the next bit before we lose all the light. Now look at this for epicness. We go up here and I believe it's called Stanage Edge. I just asked Jed where we are and he was like Stanage Edge or Stanage Edge. It's one of them and we're going there. Whoa, this is bumpy on the Harley. But look at it. Ain't that something special? We get up here and apparently there's a car park. This is our last thing of the day. But wowzers. What a beautiful road. There's something very, very special that you feel when you're riding. A real sense of sort of freedom and discovering, like, you can't do it in any other vehicle and discover it and find it like that. I think I've just missed where we're supposed to park. Oopsie. I think I've just gone past where we're supposed to stop. Was that the place? Was that the place? Oh no, further up. Ah, cool. So I haven't missed where we're supposed to stop. Oh, I wish I had longer. The sun is going down and it's quite gutting to sit there and think I'm missing out on even more epicness because the sun's going to go down. But I've got tomorrow to explore. I've got another day of epicness. But there is something very special about riding. No other vehicle will you feel or experience this in. Something truly special. Well, we've had quite an awesome day, and like I've said on camera, there's literally not a lot of light left. So this is our final stop. But I'm going to let Jed explain where we are as he does, because he's just told me, and within 2 seconds I'm going, what was the name of that again? So the last bit before we send the drone up and take our final ride back.
Right, well, I'm sure he's going to turn the camera around in a minute, but we're at the end of Stanage Edge, and as it turns into Ringing Low and then drops down into Sheffield, that's where we are. We're pretty much above Hathersage.
So what we've got from here is, apparently, I've just been told this as well, so I'm probably going to make a mess up of this, but we've got obviously massive lovely walks and stuff, but we can see over like a cliff face edge over there. Hopefully with the wind we can get the drone there and see Sheffield,
yeah.
From there. So this should be really cinematic, and behind us we've got the sunset with all of the clouds. So I'm hoping this is going to be the best drone shot yet of the day before we head back, if the light keeps. But ladies and gentlemen, the last bit of today's epicness, here we go. But that's it, that is the final shot, the final drone shot, and yet again it's actually ridiculously windy out there. I'm flying the drone out, it struggled to get back, but hey, hopefully I've got you all the shot, and that's what I'm here for. And as you see, the sun is going down, the mountains, all of that beautifulness in front of us. What a way, eh? What a way for the final ride back to the hotel. Now back to the Premier Inn in Matlock where I'm staying. I'm 17 miles away, so a nice little toodle back. I think we're going to get off, well, do these country roads, jump onto a main road and kind of bomb that last bit back. And then I will check in and I will see you at the hotel. But just look at it, eh? That final moment, that final stare around it. What is absolutely stunning. The Peak District, I think, is everyone knows about it. It's very popular with bikes, but there's so much to see when you're here, so much beautifulness. Just, it's a great place to start. My normal thing I do is do Wales, and in the beginning, well, I used to over years do Wales as my kind of starting place, a little adventure there, and I kind of tried to go away from doing it because I was doing it every year. And I was quite excited this year to go back and start it from there. And like I said, taking some epic passes. But as always, everyone that voted on that poll for me to come here, you've kicked off, you know, my year of adventuring, I suppose, for 2023 is starting now. And I've got so much stuff going on with the world trip and the little bits and bobs starting that, riding across France and everything else. What a fantastic way to start everything. And again, we've got tomorrow to do some more exploring yet, so it's not over, but today has been really special. Right, let's open up the old gas tank. What am I saying? Let's open up the throttle, let's get back, let's check in, and I'll do that last kind of chat at the end of the day. But what a ride, eh? What a place. Well, I've just checked in at the Premier Inn in Matlock, and what an awesome day. I'll run through all that in a second, but I've checked in at the Premier Inn. It's cost me about sort of 68 quid, that includes breakfast, and that actually was the cheapest I could find, including booking.com and all of that. And what I like about Premier Inn is you just get a standard room. You know what you're paying, you know what you're paying for, you know what you're going to get. Let me give you a quick tour. These are dead handy. They're everywhere. Sometimes not in the best location, but this is quite cool because it's literally just literally stone throw from the town centre itself, and parking's included and all that stuff. So it's a good place. It's well worth looking at the Premier Inns for that reason. I'm not paid or sponsored by them. I just like, you know what you're going to get. Let me show you. So this is literally it. This is what you get. obviously the double bed, the Lord's bed, and they still always provide a peasant's bed that I really like, because whenever you bring a servant with you or anybody that you need to clean your bike, look after you, make your tea and coffee in the morning, they've got a bed already for them, perfect for them, next to a window that has a view of a car park. So imagine mountains and hills. I'm sure that's what it looks like during the day, but that's quite cool. Like I said, double bed, everything you need, loads of sockets, telly for people that like to watch the news and be depressed, tea, coffee making facilities, everything is standard, extra sheets up there for the peasants, and then just a nice modernish, easy to use. I don't like this though, I think that's proper cheap. I like the little things I can nick to take me to the next hotel, but box standard. Then always, look, the best looking Lord in the world. Well, I'm just out of the shower now, looking uber sexy yet again, because I'm about to go for a couple of beers and a curry with Jed. But what an awesome guy. I mean, it was only, 48 hours or so ago that I said I was going to come here or put it up for the poll, and then last night he sent me a message. He's met me today and he's toured me around loads of roads that, let's be quite frank, I would not have managed to find by myself. I don't know the area massively well. I probably would have kept to more of like the touristy stuff. So it was just mind-blowing, unbelievably awesome. Like I said, I couldn't capture it all because I would have just left the camera rolling and rolling, but it was like little passes and beautiful scenery. Hopefully the drone's done it a good sort of amount of justice, but what an awesome guy. Not just that, he bought me my Bakewell tart and he also bought me a latte when I was out. And it's just awesome. What a really, really nice bloke. And of course, he's that nice, I'm going to go out for a few beers and grab a curry with him, have a chat. Now, tomorrow my plan is to keep it more sort of the popular places, try and take in things like the Snake Pass, Lady Bower, all that kind of stuff, where people come to basically see the Lake District. I've done the awesomeness of, what I wanted to come and do, basically. I've done today, I've discovered those roads that I didn't know existed. Tomorrow I'm going to try and do the famous stuff. That all being said, who knows what tomorrow's going to bring, because whenever I do an adventure, recently I've been putting out my tracking link, people have been getting involved and following me, and that's what's made the blog even more special. So I don't know what's going to really happen tomorrow, but my plan of it is to try to do the more famous stuff so you guys can see, State Pass. I've done all this stuff before in previous videos, but hey, right now there's not a lot of bikes on the road, not a lot of cars on the road, and you're not going to see the Lake District like this. And of course it's on the Harley as well, so I'm badass. I'm a badass man now. Anyway, I'm going to go enjoy a few beers and I will see you tomorrow, where we're going to take in more epicness. Take care, bye bye for now.